Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Eating Cookies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as many of you know, season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race is airing on MTV now instead of all the other channels that it's been on. But since Drag Race is such a big thing in the queer community, and everybody loves to review it and give their 2 cents on it, whether it's warranted or not, I thought I would jump on the bandwagon and come on here and just kind of give my opinions. It's not really like I'm not going to be judging these people because, I mean, I do not consider myself a polished drag queen. So you can watch my review channel here every week where I just come on here and we just kind of talk about like what's going on. So I actually was just at a drag race viewing party at Club Sway in Little Rock. So if you were there at Sway, you know I did give some of my opinions there, but I really was taking notes on my phone just so I kind of like knew what was going on because like while the show was going on, we weren't talking while it was on the TV. So I didn't really like get to give like too many opinions until like commercial breaks and stuff. Which, let me tell you what, there are not very many commercial breaks, and when they are, they're like 5 seconds. They packed this episode down. It's a 2 hour episode premiere, and they were like, we are using the entire 2 hours. So, without any further ado, let's get into like the episode. Also, if you see me looking over here, it's because I have my notes on my computer. Okay. So, the very first queen to walk into the room for season 15 was none other than Irene Dubois, if I'm saying that right. I don't know. Anyways, Irene walks in and she's wearing this little asymmetrical little thing with these little cones sticking off the shoulder and stuff. And I thought it was cute. I did, however, think her shoes didn't match the outfit, but that's just me. I don't know. I did like her outfit overall though. And she's like shady, shady lady, and I kind of live for it because honestly, I've heard rumors that this season is going to be full of drama, and in these past seasons, people have just kind of been friends and stuff. And so I'm kind of hoping that we can go back to like the older seasons where people were like constantly getting into fights and stuff because it's just kind of more entertaining that way. So, anyways, Lux comes in after her and she's wearing this black and white little pantsuit moment, which she looks great. The hair is flat, not like flat. That's not the word I was trying to say. Her hair is straight. That's what I was trying to say. She's got like this straight black hair. She's got this black and white little outfit going on. She looks fucking good. And then she starts this whole little meme thing that was going around about the is it 40 inches or is it 22 inches or whatever Irene said. Which I'm sure everybody has seen the clip. I don't know, honestly, because like I have no concept of like distance or like how big things are. So you could tell me it's 40 inches and I'll believe it, or you can tell me it's 22 inches and I'll believe it. So I really honestly don't know. But they had this little like kind of shady moment. If that's what you want to call it, I don't know. I think Irene's just personality is kind of like catty. But anyways, the next queen that walks in is Aura, and she walks in and she's wearing this little black number thing, which she wore black throughout the whole episode. I don't know if that's like her color, which it is cool if it is. I mean, everybody in my opinion looks good in black. So, but she is out of drag is very attractive, and she's from Nashville, and for some reason everybody from Nashville is just like always hot. I don't know. Maybe that's just my country roots. The next person to walk in is Marsha. She's doing this little cute little inspiration from the Brady Bunch as Marsha, obviously. But I think she is so cute, and I think her drag is so cute. I wrote in my notes, I'm literally obsessed with her. So, there you go. So, the next person that walks in is Anitra, and she is wearing this like black and yellow little, she's got this headpiece with these little spikes on it. It honestly looks pretty cool, and I know that she's kind of like a stunty queen and stuff, so I am kind of excited to see um her performance, but like I'm also you know excited to see if she can do more than just perform, or who knows. So like if she'll be like good at like acting and stuff, we'll see. So then the next queen that comes in is Malaysia Baby Doll Fox, and she is wearing this orange and yellow little kind of, I guess, fox inspired dress gown thing. I don't know, but she looks fucking good. And the body is right. She's serving body yaddy yaddy. And I just really like her. Princess Poppy comes in and she's like, her fucking entrance when she comes in and she says, I'm homo, pause, phobic. I was fucking obsessed with that. Although I did not really understand her entrance look. I originally thought it was like Twister, like the game, but I think it was supposed to be like paint. But I don't really like understand. I don't. Is she? I guess maybe she's a painter. I'm not sure. But I did think it like looked. I think she looked cute. But her entrance line of "I'm homophobic," fucking, I live for it. Obviously, the one and only Sasha Colby comes in, and she obviously looks fucking amazing with her little warrior goddess little look thing with her big. She had this huge hair. Let's just take a moment to have some respect for Sasha Colby because she's out here doing the Lord's work, honestly. And I'm so excited that she is on a season of Drag Race so that the people who only know drag from Drag Race will know who Sasha Colby is, because she is like out here doing the damn thing, and she has been out here doing the damn thing. And I just like I'm excited to see what she's gonna bring to the competition, and I'm excited to see her make it all the way to the end because obviously she's going to. But I am just so excited. We have one more queen enter the room, and it is none other than Ornacia herself. And this was random, and I didn't really understand. And at first, I thought it was just another queen actually coming in, and I was like, why would you do something exactly like a queen in the past had done? But then we revealed into none other than Ariana Grande herself coming in as disguised as Vivacious and Ornacia. I thought it was cute, but I didn't really also like at the same time I didn't really understand. I guess it was just like a reference to past seasons. I don't know. And then they do the little callback thing to the very first mini challenge from season 1 where they did the little photo shoot out in the rain, or not in the rain, but like spraying them down with like water hose or whatever. Which honestly, I'd be kind of fucking pissed if I had to like get soaking wet, because I didn't think about this, but like those people have on their pads and stuff, so their pads are gonna be soaking wet. After all that was said and done, then they have to go work on choreo, but they don't know it. But this is actually a 2-part premiere. Obviously, they thought it was 2-part premiere, but it's actually a 2-part premiere in the same episode, because while they are doing choreo, we're going to get introduced to the second batch of queens. So it's kind of weird. They've never done that before, but like they basically did the split premiere in the same episode and then combined them together at the end. So anyways, while they're doing choreo, we go back to the workroom so that we can see the next batch of queens. So the first queen that comes in from the second batch is Selena Estidis. And I love her, and she seems like she's going to be really fun. And, like, I like her humor and stuff. And her outfit that she was wearing was, like, the skirt pants thing. And she had, like, a top on that made it look like she wasn't wearing a shirt. and she was like sagging her like skirt pants thing and you could see her boxers, which was honestly kind of cunt. I didn't really like the thing that she was wearing over it, but I feel like if she would have, I mean, it goes with the outfit, but like I wanted to see more of like what was underneath the outfit, you know. But I liked it overall. Next, Amethyst comes in and she looks good. It's kind of a basic look. Not like a basic look, but like, I mean, she looks good. She looks good. Anyways, she comes on. She's dumb as fuck, and I love her. I've um I've followed her on TikTok, I think, before she was on, like, announced as casted on the season. But she said something about being the first TikTok queen, like, on there. But she doesn't even know that the twins are on there, who are, like, even more TikTok queens than she is. But anyways, I am excited to see, like, her drag and stuff, because she is kind of, like, stupid and fun. And I relate to that. The next queen that comes in is Jax. And I said, she's hot, but I didn't really like her outfit. And honestly, I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't even remember what her outfit looked like. So, and the next queen that walks in is Lucy. And I don't... I guess she didn't make much of an impression on me because I don't really remember what her outfit was. And I didn't write any notes down for her. So we're going to move on. Mistress Isabelle Brooks comes in, and first off, the first thing I noticed is that she's wearing kitty heels. And unlike the other bitches that were trying to read her for it, I was living, because that is the representation that I need on Drag Race, wearing kitten heels, because I do be wearing kitten heels, because she's right. These big bitches come up in here and they fall and they hurt their leg and have to go home, and I'm a big bitch and I be tripping all the fucking time wearing big heels. Cut to a fucking video of me tripping. That is why I wear kitten heels, because they are more functional and I don't care what anybody has to say about it. Mistress does look fucking good as fuck, and I am obsessed with her body, and she knows how to proportionize herself, and she looks fucking good, and I am obsessed to see. I am so ready to see her this season. Robin Fierce comes in, and this bitch has the nerve to walk into this workroom on my television that I was watching. That was not my television, but she walked into my presence, and she looked that fucking good. I am obsessed with her. She is so pretty, and that hair that she was wearing in her entrance is so pretty. And then, also, they had, jumping ahead, they had their mini challenge, which was to be on the little motorcycle thing and have, like, the wind blowing and stuff blowing in their face. Well, I don't know how she didn't win the mini challenge, because her picture looked so good. So then the twins come in, and they come in together, and they do, like, this little pre-planned bit thing, which didn't really land very well. And then it cuts to a confessional of them, and they're in the same confessional. And for a second, I'm, like, kind of scared, because I think they're, like, going to compete together. But then they say that they are not competing together, that they are competing separately, and then they, like, split up in their confessional. So I am glad that they are going to be, like, completely, you know, separate competitors in the competition. So I'm excited to see them. I've followed them for a little bit, like, before they were announced on Drag Race. I've followed them for a while on TikTok, and I like their drag and stuff, and they can kind of be a little cringy sometimes on TikTok, but you know what, so can I, if you've ever seen my TikTok. So I am excited to see them, like, how they're going to perform in the challenges and stuff, because they haven't had as much experience, like, you know, performing and stuff. Like, they're more of like a bedroom queen. And everybody else in the competition, like, also, I guess, feels the same way, because they are kind of like, they're kind of like picking on them a little bit. Not like picking on them, but like being like, you know, they better, like, show that they're here to, like, compete and, like, be a drag queen. So I don't know. I do like them, though. I like them. Also, they do that little mini challenge thing with the photo shoot, and Spice took off her hair and put on a shower cap, which didn't really make sense to me. I don't know why she did that. Like, to me, honestly, it would have been funnier if she had left the wig on and let the wig like fly off. Or like if she had put the shower cap under the wig and then like the wig like flew off and but she's wearing a shower cap under it. I think that would have been funny. I didn't really understand like doing the shower cap. Also, like it was kind of like fucked up on the side. Nobody told her about it, so she did her entire photo shoot with her shower cap messed up. But you know what? Props to you for thinking outside of the box, I guess, and just going for it. Even though RuPaul was like obviously not wanting you to, but you know. So then after their mini challenge, they get out of drag, and then they get introduced to the other group of girls who are practicing choreo already. And so they meet. So this group doesn't even get to see this group in drag first. They meet out of drag, which is kind of, I mean, that's like something that we've not had done before. Because most of the time, like on split premieres and stuff, they will have the girls come, like the first group will be in drag in the workroom when the other queens are still in drag coming off of the main stage. So this is the first time that they've had the two groups come together out of drag. I understand the idea of having a talent show as the first challenge because you get to see like what that person does. The only thing that I have a problem with the talent show is that a lot of times people just do a lip sync. And I don't think that you should do just a lip sync for your talent. And yes, it is a talent. Performing to a lip sync is a talent. But I feel like they want to see you do something different. I want to see you do something different. But I do like when people like, because a lot of the people that did a lip sync this season did it to their own song. So, I mean, that was pretty, that is better in my opinion to do it to your own song rather than do it to like just a song to lip sync to. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So first up in the talent show, so we have 16 people. We have 16 acts to do in this talent show. This is why this premiere is so long, and they didn't barely have any commercials. But so first up is Malaysia. And she did lip sync to what I think was an original song from her. I'm not really sure. I think it was her song. But anyway, she did a lip sync. The lip sync to me was pretty safe. It wasn't bad, but it was alright. And then next up was Spice. And so I was excited to see what Spice was gonna do, because I don't really know what they do. So, but she comes out like in a coffin, and then she does like this little lip sync number to what seems to be an original song, and it was pretty good. She did like some fake, like making fun of herself dancing, which is funny at first, and then it kind of gets a little old. But I don't think she did bad at all. Like, I think it was a pretty good performance. Lux comes out. She does a number. She looks good as fuck. The hair is right. The body right. The outfit's right. She looks good. It was definitely a good performance from her. Mistress comes out, and she's doing her little number, and she looks good. Mistress, all season, I'm going to be obsessed with Mistress because her body looks so good and she just knows her body so well, and I just love her so much. So she comes out, and I literally wrote down, I love her, come on big girl. And there you go, that's all you need to know. So then Lucy comes out, and she is singing live, which is, I think she was the only person that sang live. It wasn't that good. The singing was it was not up to par, and that's no shade because I can't fucking sing. But and maybe it was just nerves. We don't know. I mean, maybe she is a good singer. I mean, Monet, you know, on her season on what was it, All Stars 4 on the talent show, she tried to sing and she like fucked it up. But then you saw her, she is a good singer, and we know that, but she did mess, she messed up. So, maybe Lucy is a good singer. So I think we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Um, but it just, for that performance, it was not that good. And then Marsha comes out, and her performance was so good. It was funny. She had Ross Matthews' picture that she was like in love with, and she did like this like, and she was in her little like, it was just really good. It was really fun. And I enjoyed her performance a lot, and I definitely think she did deserve to be in the top, because she was in the top 3, and it was a good performance. And I was like kind of shocked because I've never seen like Marsha perform or anything like that, so I didn't really know what to expect, and I was pleasantly surprised with her performance. Robin came out, she did a little performance. It was good. It would have ate in a club. So it was just kind of a safe performance, but she looked really good. The next performer is Irene Duvois. And if you were at Sway tonight when this performance happened, because it went to commercial right after it, and I stood up and I gave a speech on how her performance, she came out here and did a tutorial about how to make a glass of water, ice water. It was funny. It was camp. It was funny. And I do not think that they should have. They. Uh, her performance, giving a tutorial on making a glass of ice water, is funny as fuck. And I do not care what anybody says. And she did not deserve to be in the bottom for that performance. End of story. Moving right along here. What do we have? Anitra comes out, and she fucking killed it. She came out with her little duck walk and her little rat kitty cat, and then she fucking goes over and starts doing taekwondo and breaking boards, kicking boards and breaking them. It was she. It was so good. I loved it so much. And then Sugar comes out, and Sugar's performance actually was actually pretty good. I really liked it. I was really surprised by her performance, and uh I really enjoyed it. I didn't know like what to expect from her either, along with Spice, and I think she did better than Spice, honestly. But her performance was really good, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm happy for her. And then Poppy comes out, and she does this little puppet number with and the puppet's a parasite, which I live, work. It was good. Selena comes out. Selena STDs comes out, and she does like her little performance. It was pretty good. It was pretty safe. There's just like so many performances, and like by this point, I'm like kind of like over it. It's just like 16 performances is a lot. So, anyways, it was pretty good though. Amethyst came out, and she did this little number where she was like looking for her baby, but her baby was in like one of those little strap things, but it was strapped to her back. And honestly, I think that performance would have ate in like a club setting. But it just kind of didn't like read very well on the main stage. So, maybe like she could have like worked it a little bit better, but I do think if she did that number in like a club, they would like eat it up. Sasha comes out, fucking performs her heart out. Amazing. I mean, honestly, we been knew that she was going to be able to perform the house down. So, we're not surprised. And then Jax comes out, and she like does this little number, and she has these braids in, and she uses her braids because they're like connected together, and she uses them to like jump rope with, which fucking work. And then she just like detached them and like threw it over, and then she just had like short like braid piggy tails. It was good. It was good. Chef's kiss. So then we'll just go quickly through the runway. Here we have Irene. She had like this little black little bralette thing. I thought it was cute. It was like a little. Her hair looked really good. Um, it was a little like. I feel like she could have done a little bit more with it, but overall, I thought the whole look was like really good. Lux came out with that like pastelly sort of like with the puffy sleeve thingy. It looked good, honestly, but like we have kind of seen like similar things before from like other queens, but Lux looks good. I feel like she looks good in anything. So, but because I could never, I'm wearing a Hello Kitty hoodie dress thing. So, be that as it may. Aura comes out. She's wearing like this little black thing. I didn't like particularly like it, but it wasn't bad. And just like my personal style taste, I didn't like it that much. But hey, Marcia comes out. She's wearing like that little sweater thing, but she's wearing it like over, and she's got like the little thing and the little skirt. I do think it's like really cute. I love that like vibe that she puts off, like this like I don't even know, like 70s. Is it 70? I don't even know. I'm not good with like putting things in the right decade. But the vibe that Marcia has, I really enjoy, and I'm excited to see more for her. I wish she would have done more with it, but like overall, the outfit itself, I love. Anitra come out, and I think she said that she made her outfit, and it looked really good. I didn't really like the black like chest piece like corset thing. Um, I think it would have looked good like without it, and maybe like a little, just like a little belt. But I think it looks really good, and especially since she said, like, I'm pretty sure she said that she made it herself. So, work. Malaysia comes out in this like white, like lacy gown thing, and she just looks so good. She knows how to proportion her body as well, and she just looks so good. Poppy came out, in like this tulle thing. I didn't really like it, to be honest. Sasha, obviously, she just looks so good. She had that like red, like, I don't know if it was like what kind of fabric, like the dress, like the skirt part was like made out of. That red. I don't know if it was like a pleather or um something. I don't know. It was kind of like shiny. I I don't know. I just like really liked it though. Selena comes out. She looks fine. I like it. I don't. We've seen similar things like it before, but I do like the outfit, and I think she looks really good in it. But like, as for the runway, but this runway is kind of like about you, so like if that's her style, then work. Jax comes out. She's wearing like, oh yeah, she did that like 90s. It kind of had like a 90s vibe to it. I liked it. I like personally. I mean, I liked it. It was fine. It was fine. Lucy comes out. And when she came out, I automatically got the reference that she was going for the Britney Spears as a flight attendant in her little music video. So I thought she looked good. Her padding, like her body shape, looks really good. And then Robin comes out and she looks good as always. She's so fucking pretty. But when she took that little thing off, I liked the outfit better. But overall, like, she looked good. Sugar came out, and I was very surprised. She came out and she did like homage to Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and she was wearing like that yellow dress. It wasn't like big and poofy like Belle's gown was, but it, and she did the hair like she had brown hair, but she did like a little bump on it. she looked really good, and it was honestly one of my favorite looks from tonight. And I think it's because Beauty and the Beast is probably one of my favorite like princess Disney movies. So she did it. She did it really well. And then Sugar comes out. No, that was Sugar before. Spice comes out, and she did an homage to Ariel. So she did like a blue dress with the red hair and stuff. I am excited to see if they are going to always have like kind of cohesive looks. You know what I mean? Like I understand like doing it this one because it's who you are, but I really hope that within the next episode and the next runways to come that they have different takes on the runway instead of like having the same take, but like, you know what I mean? Like I hope that they just have some like have different stuff. You know what I mean? So, and then they pick the top three and the bottom three. And the bottom three are unfortunately Irene, which don't even get me started. She should not be in the bottom for her performance of making a glass of ice water because that shit is funny as fuck. But it's Irene, Amethyst, and Lucy. And I understand Amethyst being in the bottom because she really like she really it just didn't come across well on stage, her performance. But I do think overall the performance that she did is a good performance, and I think it would like I said, I think it would like eat in a club. But I just think like on the main stage it just didn't really work out. And then Lucy obviously is in the bottom because her singing didn't come across very well. I personally, my personal opinion, I thought it was gonna be Lucy and Amethyst in the bottom. But unfortunately that was not the case. It ended up being Amethyst and Irene in the bottom, which I didn't want to see either one of them go home, and I really didn't think that Irene deserved to be in the bottom. But you know, it is what it is. But the top three of the night were Marsha, which well deserved, Anitra, which well deserved, and Jax, which well deserved. Um, and then the winner of this week was Anitra. And I think I agree with that. I do agree with that because her performance and tying in her taekwondo and along with like her really good dancing skills, I think overall it was good. She did a good job. And I think it was well deserved, her win. But unfortunately, we do have to see Amethyst and Irene lip sync it out. And they did the lip sync song "The Seven Rings" by Ariana, obviously because Ariana's there. But it was a good performance, but I did know during the performance that Amethyst was going to win and Irene was going to go home, and it made me really sad because I didn't want to see Irene go. I didn't want to see Amethyst go either. But anyways, Irene gets eliminated, and so we're down to 15 queens. But I am, at least RuPaul's actually eliminating queens this year because 16 queens is a lot to keep around for a while. So I'm glad that we are actually eliminating. But nonetheless, that is the recap of season 15, episode 1. I know it's a lot, but that's like 16 queens, and that's a lot to go through. That's like 16 runways, 16 talent shows, 16 entrances. So anyway, so I'm really hoping to have these videos posted, these reviews every Sunday. Hopefully. If you want to see my opinions and come along with me through the season 15 journey, then subscribe to my channel and you can come watch me review Drag Race every week. But you can subscribe to my channel here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'll put them down in the description below. Also, you can go and watch on my channel my other videos. I have Cookies with Eden on here. There's only one episode up at this time, but there is a couple more episodes in the works. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed hearing all of my thoughts and feelings on this episode of Drag Race. And once again, I do just want to say that these are just my opinions on what is going on the television show. You know, if I don't like something that a certain drag queen does on the show, does not mean that I don't like that drag queen or that I don't respect their drag. Just personal taste. But I do respect all the queens on this season. I think this is a really cute cast. And I'm really excited to see how this cast is going. So please be nice to all these queens. I know little white twinks like to get on the internet and just fucking do shit. But it's hard out here for a drag queen, you know? So send your love. Send love to the people that you're rooting for. And if you're not rooting for somebody, just don't say anything. Like, you don't have to tell them that you're not rooting for them. But yeah, so I will see you guys next week. I hope that you enjoyed this, and please like and subscribe. And we'll see you back here later. Bye.